The next guest on Smarter San Diego TV is our Carlsbad community correspondent, joined by a special guest from Casa de Amparo. Please welcome back Mr. Carlsbad himself, Brian DeVore and Sean Berkshire.
All right. Is that how you say the last name, Sean?
Got it right. Got it right.
That is pretty good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. You guys do so much amazing work. Brian, you've been a big supporter of this charity for a long time.
Absolutely, yes.
Tell me about your passion behind it and why you wanted to bring Sean into it.
Yeah, so you know that I've been working with Casa de Amparo for years. Started doing some volunteer work with them, and then in my business supported the work that they do for helping abused and neglected children. And every year they do a holiday drive, and I thought now would be a good opportunity to bring someone like Sean on the show to talk about the wonderful work that they do.
Yeah, this is that kind of that time of year where everyone's in the giving spirit, right?
It's the biggest time of year for us. So the more help we can get with the community support, the better.
Yeah. Now tell me, what do you do? First of all, what does Casa de Amparo mean?
So Casa de Amparo literally means home of protection in English.
Really?
So it was actually started in 1978 by a group of women in Oceanside who thought kids needed a place to go, especially kids aging out of the foster care system that really don't have a lot to turn to. And from there, it's grown to 2 campuses, one in San Marcos, one in Oceanside, a child care development center in Oceanside, and then also a new housing placement for kids who have aged out of the foster system in Oceanside as well. So it's been absolutely fantastic to work for them the last year, and just to see them grow has been amazing.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people kind of know that there are needy individuals out there.
Sure.
They know that there are kids who are starving in Africa, if you will. That's what I was told when I was a kid,
Sure,
right? You got to
sure.
finish your plate. There are kids starving in Africa.
Right.
Definitely.
But there are kids that are starving, that are homeless right here in San Diego.
Huge. I mean, we affect about 1,000 kids a year. So kids from little babies to kids who are 18 and over aging out of the system. I mean, one of the biggest things that we do is we're not only trying to raise money for programs, but we want to rehabilitate these kids. So a lot of the things that we take in are shampoo bottles, clothes, food, things that are tangible gifts where some people who might be leery about giving because you don't know where the dollar goes, you can actually donate a shampoo bottle that you know a kid will use who otherwise doesn't have an opportunity to do that.
Wow. That's extremely powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. And so with this holiday drive, everybody here in San Diego will have an opportunity to give the 13th through the 17th, which is in a couple weeks. Our holiday donation center is in San Marcos, so it's a central location. You can stop there, drop off cash, gifts. We also have our kids' wish lists on our website. So if you go there, you can actually see wish lists that are tailored per individual kid. So you can kind of give Bobby or Jane the Christmas that they want because they're getting a little collection of gifts rather than just some random.
That is really neat.
It's
So
awesome.
you allow someone to be able to give directly to the child
Directly.
what they've asked for.
What they've asked for.
Wow.
So, I mean, and that's the bit, but like I said, we can use anything. We don't say no. So a toy, a piece of clothing, movie tickets,
Yeah.
something that the kids would love, we'll take any of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great stuff.
Thanks.
I want to pledge a donation to you
Cool.
right now.
Awesome.
So I'm going to kick off the first $100.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to give you the first $100
Cool.
for today. Now the 13th annual drive.
Yes.
It's happening mid-December, but you're always open to accepting donations for these kids.
Definitely. So 24/7, please visit our website, which is www.casadeamparo.org, and there's tabs there you can see ways to give. So there's monetary gifts, you can give time, you can volunteer. I know right now we're looking for gardening volunteers who want to come up and help plant a garden. You don't need any experience necessary other than the fact that you just want to be with kids outside.
You know, I've been thinking about stuff like that a lot lately.
Sure.
For charitable organizations, especially people who or organizations that feed people.
Sure.
Creating some sort of sustainable garden or something that where the food can just grow for free.
Yep.
Because we can grow stuff here. It's California.
It's huge. So right now the kids are working on their salsa garden. So they've planted everything specifically in this garden, cilantro, sage, onions, and we're going to try to start this Casa Kids salsa kind of thing. I mean, I know one of the things that our executive director would love to see in the future is having some sort of established business the kids could kind of run, because that allows them future planning, budgeting, all of those life skills that a lot of them miss out on. So you're totally right. I mean, fun things like a garden are exactly what we're looking for in terms of giving.
I would like for you to give me an introduction to whoever I need to talk to about that.
Definitely.
Because I would love to help make that happen.
Sure.
In some way.
Sure. The best place to go is go on www.casadeamparo.org and click on the volunteer tab or the giving tab. Other than that, I mean, I can put you in touch with the best people there.
Definitely.
Our volunteer
I'm
coordinator.
counting on it.
Celeste Lampro. She's great. She just had a baby, so congratulations, Celeste.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll definitely get, if anybody needs information, please visit our website, give us a call. We'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction.
Okay.
A couple of
Fantastic
things
stuff.
that I've always liked about Casa de Amparo. Number one, they have so many different programs for kids of all ages. So whether you are you don't have any parents, or you're in an abusive situation where they're trying to take the child out of an abusive situation, there's programs for everybody. The other thing I like too is you talk about donating $100. 87 is that the number?
That's correct.
87 of that $100 is
goes
going
to the
right
kids.
to the kids.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
Which is really tough.
Yes,
That's tough to do.
completely,
You got to run a
completely.
very tight ship in order to make that
Exactly. So they keep a very well run, lean organization with people like Sean who are fantastic volunteers. I volunteer on the public relations committee, so a lot of volunteers help out as well, which allows most of the money to go where it's needed.
happen. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you were just volunteering at a Chargers game not too long ago.
That's right.
He's our stud. he's gotten the most money raised at the Charger games this year.
That's
by
awesome.
far.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Thank you, Brian.
Absolutely.
Fantastic stuff. So, 13th annual drive going on right now. Visit the website on the screen right now. Make a small donation. I'm donating $100 today to get things started. Want to match me? Can you do it? You probably
do it.
can. You probably can. It's just $100. You won't miss it. It'll be the best Christmas gift you give all season long. I guarantee you that. And if you've got it in you, raise the ante. Raise me up. Make me look small. Put $1,000 on there. Put $10,000 on there. Whatever you can do, it all helps, and 87% goes directly to the kids, which is fantastic stuff. Great work you guys are doing. Really appreciate it. Yeah, question.
I was going to say the least you can do is go through your closet or go through your kids' toys, your bathroom cabinets, and find anything to donate.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing, clothes do have to be new. That's
Okay.
that's the only stipulation there. But toys, general use is fine. I mean, we just can't have gruddy, because the last thing these kids want to get is a used, a hand-me-down type toy. So we do stress newer toys, but like I said, furniture is always a big one for us too. So bedding, couches, slightly used, we'll take it, and we'll divvy it up to the kids in our apartments that we keep.
It's great stuff, Sean.
Awesome.
Well done, my friend.
Cool.
Brian.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you about Carlsbad. You're Mr. Carlsbad.
Yes.
I only have a few minutes with you. I got to ask you.
Right.
So, what's going on in Carlsbad, and what can we kind of take from what's happening in Carlsbad to the real estate market too?
Okay, so just real briefly on the real estate market. Market is very healthy right now in Carlsbad. We've talked before about the Home Dex report and how that talks about what does the market look like in every zip code throughout the county. This month, just talking about the 92008 zip code, there are half as many homes for sale as there were last year, yet there are the same number of sales. So what does that usually mean? Prices are going to keep going up. In only 2 months of inventory. So if you're thinking about selling, now's a great time. If you're thinking about buying, now's a great time as well. In addition to what's happening in real estate, if you go to mrcarlsbad.com, you can get more information about the Home Dex. You can text me or get information on the zip code you want. But you can also see what's happening throughout Carlsbad for the holidays. So if you want to see where the lights are, you want to see where to spend New Year's, all the different happenings that are going on are all going to be at mrcarlsbad.com. And then just a couple other real quick things that are happening in Carlsbad. The city is going to be voting on maybe putting in some new parks or upping the ante, as you said, on some parks with some zip lines and some other outdoor adventures. So that could be kind of fun.
Count me in.
Exactly. So lots of good things going on in the city right now.
Okay, so the Home Dex report, that's the specific report that you showed me before where you've got all the different data about a zip code. A given
Correct.
zip code tells you what's going on in that area.
Right.
Median prices, high prices, low prices, all that stuff.
Right.
So if people want to know what's going on in the neighborhood, what did the neighbor's home sell for, all that stuff. Of course, you can always call Brian for that information.
That's right.
If you
I'll
want to
have it
get the
all.
report and get it on a regular basis, just to kind of keep tabs of things,
Correct.
That's what Home Dex is for.
Correct. And
Okay.
my number's right there on the screen. You can send me a text, give me a call, send me an email. I'm happy to provide that for you.
Yeah, and it's free. Totally free.
Absolutely.
Okay. Very, very cool stuff. Really appreciate you guys being here today.
course.
This is
Thank
great
you so
work
much.
that you're doing in the community, Brian. Thank you so much for everything that you do
you.
to
Absolutely.
support this amazing effort that
I
they're
love
trying
doing
to
it.
make. And all of the stuff that you guys are doing for the community, we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being on the show.
Of course.
Thank you.
Stick around for more Smarter San Diego TV, where we guarantee to make you smarter than everyone else, commercial free.